All right, welcome. This is 7 players, so 3 versus 4. And on the white team is Christine, Molly, Gautier. On the black team is Claudio, Elliot, Satya, and Lucas. Gautier is a former national French team player, so he's quite advanced. So we put him on that team, and let's see how it goes.
Yeah, I like the comment quite advanced when you talk about somebody who's been in the French national team, like...
Well, I heard he was one of the top players in that team also.
Yeah.
And here we can see the first little push.
Yeah, good action on the wall. Good conflict on the wall.
It's staying there for a long time.
This is staying there for a long time.
You can see Gautier. I was about to say, Gautier's hiding out there.
No, this is not going to go. Oh my god, this is amazing.
Nice. That's a good start to the match.
This doesn't happen. I mean, I know
Very.
that this is the first time we feature Gautier in these videos. This doesn't not happen, and this must be the result of taking drugs or something.
I remember the shock of that moment actually getting... I remember just being like, this is never going to work, and, we're never going to make it, and then the first goal we got.
You missed... Okay, so this is very interesting. This is a foul, actually. You just rewind for a few seconds.
All right, let's just go back for a few seconds.
So this is really interesting. So what happens is... And by the way, I asked Molly about this because I also didn't know what happened. Because it's on the far end of the wall. So you flicked on her shoulder. She...
I can't...
And she's like... She bangs the fist on the head. Because actually, the sign of the foul of when you flick on the frame of somebody's body, so on somebody's head, that's a foul, which is indicated with banging your fist on your head, on your forehead.
I didn't even see it. And even looking back at the replay, it's quite hard to spot from this distance.
It's hard. I mean, the camera is not where it should be to spot it, but yeah. I'm sure that when you get a puck on your body, you feel it.
What a pass underneath everyone. All right. I'm coming on top. You're defending.
Oh!
Yeah, and then just too much momentum, right? She just has enough momentum to carry it to the goal, and I'm like, I think the only thing I've done is maybe flick it off her stick with the top of my stick.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Good timing. Oh. Good timing by Molly. This is good. You buy time in front of Gautier. The action then develops on the wall. Gautier is still there, but he's a human being. At some point, he needs to come out for air.
Needs to breathe, but
he's a very good human being, so he still manages to progress.
All right, then I'm back for the defense. Molly's doing a nice push.
You and Molly on the side.
I'm going, and I stop before he gets to it, and I do a nice pass to Lucas.
Then passes to me. We divert the action.
Oh, you do a nice under body curl, and then
I lose it.
And then you lose it, but
and then we
then he just fuck, man. It's like it's a 3-meter flick.
I think you did mention that you used to play in the national team.
I did.
Very good player. We're honored to have him in our team, and just we learn every day that we play with him.
It's true. You learn something, no? Also.
Yeah. I mean, all the time.
No.
Okay. Good action. This is
moving to the side.
You taking it to the wall. Then we go Gautier on the wall.
Yeah.
You still keep that.
No, I just didn't manage to quite get it.
Lucas to me. I tried. I fail. Molly on me. Flicks it.
Elliot doing a weird sort of shoulder push there against Molly's arm a little bit.
I would say almost he got faulted on. I would guess. This is good. This is not gonna end up well. Oh! We managed to defend it. We go counter-attack.
You really don't go for the goal there. There's no speed.
Counter-attack because I am not very fast. You know me?
You weren't. I don't think. I think in your head you were like, I can't make it, therefore won't push for it. Yeah, you're not that slow actually.
Well, 3 versus nothing in terms of positioning there, so that didn't matter. But you're right. In general, I think probably couldn't harm to try and go for it. And
then a little flick into. I like how you see here. Molly goes for it again.
Yeah.
And then Christine's like, well, I better just make sure. Let me get a little cheeky flick in there. Who knows?
You never know.
All right, explosive start.
For the camera. Okay.
And then look, I go right up to him, turn around, and then I curl for.
And then you get in the blind spot of the camera. Here you could be embarrassing yourself. Nobody will ever know.
I think I was playing amazingly and fighting off a
something
juggernaut.
Must be happening there. There's a lot of people in that little corner, and I'm just waiting for something to happen. And we all go up, so it must be out of bound or a foul. Yeah, or out of bound.
I think it was out of bounds.
Could be out of bounds. Oh,
Elliot does nice grab and pass.
Very good grab and pass by Elliot. Good action on the side from you.
I just look unsure where to go.
I think this is Lucas on the wall. Lucas tried. Lucas defends it well on the wall, but he gets pressured by Gautier. Oh, maybe there is hope. There is no hope. There is no hope. Everything is lost.
I think it's also like when you play against Gautier, it's often not even that, he's invincible or anything. It's just you do a mistake and he punishes it, right?
Yeah, that is right.
And I see sometimes, you see him and bam, he's in the goal because you did a silly mistake and he just capitalizes on it.
Oh, here is passing it to Christine, but she doesn't see it, which
she gets a little bit lost.
Good for us, so we have the chance to.
All right, nice. Elliot is just a bit behind you on the wing.
Yeah, Elliot, that's a good positioning.
And I like how it bounces back to you. It's from Molly's stick.
Yeah.
And then this is a nice position. Gautier's far back, and he's been under for a while, so he doesn't have endless air, and he does a nice flick.
Exactly, but Molly is good, well positioned to progress the action. But we're also on her, so now the action it's stuck on the wall.
You're fighting for it.
Gautier
you flick to the center, but it's
Gautier's back there.
That's a good little fight for it.
Still on the wall. It's kind of good to be on the. Ooh!
And then I get.
Can he do it? Can he do it? He did it. He did it.
Well, the last few seconds of a pass are not the struggle. It's getting past him in the first place. The little ending is just the creme brulee on the cake.
We could all use some flick training.
Well, I don't even know if creme brulee goes on cake, to be honest. But
I have no idea. I don't even.
Okay, that was a nice little flick.
Christine on the wall initially.
Gautier comes back.
Ooh!
I almost.
The fight! The fight!
I wish we had just a zoom function because I almost feel like was that a? I don't think it was, to be honest. But
no, I don't think it was.
It was really close.
I was watching it when it happened, and unfortunately it wasn't. So. Also, you would have complained for the whole game if it was.
What the? Okay, let's see that again. What were you?
Let's see that again. Let's make people laugh.
Okay? So what do you? You're upside down. You turn around, and then you you flail around. Don't do anything. And he walks around you.
He walks around me.
Yeah,
he walks around me. Yeah, and I don't even think it's the last time in this training. Like, not that I watched this video before, but. Anyways, you go for the strike here, trying to pass to Lucas. I'm not sure why we pass Lucas.
Because what I'm trying to do is I pass behind Christine.
Good defense from Elliot here, but Molly's there. Molly's not going anywhere. You go on her. Elliot gets it back. Very good.
Gautier comes down with a lot of speed, and it is over. But earlier, what I was trying to do is I'm trying to pass in front of Christine so that Lucas can plow through her, and she would have to turn to catch it. And it works sometimes.
Right. I get it now.
But it also requires some forward momentum.
Yeah, or just knowing how to flick.
Here you can also see I went through both of them instead of just going around the other way, which might have been a bit smarter.
You're on the wall. And see how the
Elliot
action
should be...
Lucas gets through. Lucas gets... but he gets good, yeah.
He gets
defense
stopped.
on him, yeah. He gets stopped, and then it's me, Christine. Good defense by Christine.
There's no one. Oh no, Lucas.
Oh, can he do it? No.
Yeah, there's a few moments where I just felt like if I just tried a little bit harder, it would have been goals.
But Gautier had to flick here, and then Molly, great positioning, great run.
Yeah, and she is got some
very
speed.
good, and dolphin kick, I think, very good.
I think that might have been
very good run.
You can see that. Oh.
In two? You guys are going in two?
Yeah.
Sure, that's enough people to go for
and it just goes to the side. Lucas should be there to help.
Yeah, good pass to me, but
well, this is danger on your right side.
This is definitely dangerous.
This is dangerous.
This is not fun.
Okay.
This is not fun.
I am there though, but I am there to intercept.
Still back on the wall. You take it back on the wall.
You're going down. Can you keep it though?
Can I keep it? We're 2 against 1.
Okay, yes.
That is good.
Nice little flick forward, and then I'm in position.
You're in position, and you put it to bed. Yeah. Perfect.
I think this game I'm playing a better forward than usual. I think sometimes I just go way too far back into the back line.
You were forward, right?
I was a forward. This game. Yeah, but often I play forward and try to get all the way back and all the way forward and die.
Well, then you should be a wing when you do that, right? Like that's what a wing does.
Cool.
Okay, so this one goes in the corner, a bit of a defensive move. Gautier is there.
Yeah.
Trying to bring it back in the center.
He's got some...
just fighting it. It's
just
fighting
a struggle.
It, and
luckily Lucas is there.
Lucas is there. Good boy, Lucas. And he gets the goal.
The flick didn't matter, but yeah. It's sometimes those flicks at the goal can be so critical sometimes.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just timing, right? Like the other team is up, or most of the people of the team are up, and you're most advanced player
You're
with the right
quite
speed.
high up in the air water there.
Well, I mean, to be honest, I think. Oh wait, this is like terrible hook.
It's a very slow little
Pass to you. I think this is actually a bad pass. I think. I could
well,
have done a
Gautier
better
can
job by
immediately
continuing to the
jump
right,
on me then,
and
then it's over, right?
Molly does not forgive.
Like one option would have been you continue plow through. When he gets it and turns, I go from the other side and like a pincer maneuver.
On being up in the air, look, I think that I mean, as a back, right, trying to see how the action develops. And not that I'm an example for anything, but just I've seen a lot of better players than me being a little bit up in the air when they're not directly involved, just to see how the action develops and when to
Have a bit more sight.
Yeah. I mean, when you're down, of course, you have the advantage that you're part of the action, but also you lose a little bit of foresight of what's happening.
Yeah, I mean you can barely tell that they're down a player actually with how much the action is moving back and forth.
100%. Okay, so now we're on the wall.
No, we're I do not manage to get it there and turn, and it's over.
That's over.
It's also it's such a short pool, right? One mistake,
And it's
good
done.
good flick and
it's done.
speed, and it's over.
It's done.
All right. So Lucas and Elliot on it, and we're even. All right. Gautier's down. Oh.
This doesn't look like. Oh,
well, that
we
was
managed to get into a few. Okay, we managed to defend.
You managed to turn him around, and then
And
Elliot.
then you see you guys. Why do you steal him from
Because
the
he's
poor
slow.
Elliot?
If we look at the replay, right?
Yeah, let's look at the replay.
If you look at the replay here,
yeah.
Let's see. You managed to push him. He turns. Then Elliot managed to grab it. Look, he's not going very quick, and he slowed down completely there.
He would probably have scored though. I think he would probably. Have
I think it would probably score, but it's not a question of. In this one specific scenario, would it have worked? It's a question of how do you play optimally, because you never know if you're going to win or you're going to lose.
Yeah,
and you never know
who's behind you.
Well, you never know how quick Gautier is coming back around.
Yeah,
like sometimes I was so close to the goal, I was like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
I even flicked, and I was like, oh, it's going to be fine. And then bam, last second, he stops
stick
it.
coming out from the sky, just stopping you. No,
You can't be slow.
I get it.
And we're talking about can't be slow. It's crushing defeat.
Oh well.
Yeah, those Nuneatafins are doing their work. And
so can we sorry, not that I don't want to pick on Elliot, but can you go back for a second on the curl there? I think maybe.
Well, this is we can see the glory one more time.
Let's watch the glory one more time. But I think, and this is, by the way, is just not to pick particularly on any single player. I think this is just a very common mistake if you begin. But like, the first one is the pass, and he curls right away. Right?
Yeah, he curls right away. And the problem is, you're not fully down, right?
Not yet.
And Lucas is on the other side. I'm going up. He's going to have to go up for air. You're going to be the single man back, and there's going to be no one there to support you. And also, the one thing about his curl is he doesn't actually touch the puck with his stick, so it could be obstruction.
I think it could be obstruction, and I think look, I get it. Like if you look at this position, of course you see two whites on one black, right? Mm-hmm. But Elliot has speed.
He also has a flick.
He has speed and flick. I mean, he's actually a good player. So he could have done a nice run to the right wall and going up. Instead, this is a defense position, which potentially also
it's a weak defense position. But he also didn't have that much speed going down. He didn't go. He went sort of down and then forward. Yeah. But also just even a flick and forward might have got him out of the situation.
Yeah, and I mean, and you can go ahead now. But I mean, maybe it just was surprise of you passing because you usually were going straight. But I mean, in general, it's just like the defensive position just got more defensive as
and then there's no space to defend there, right?
Because you're so squeezed on your half at that point.
Yeah, and then someone can maneuver around you, and I think that's the thing. We all try to defend there, but there's just no space.
There's no space. I mean, 9 meters. This is a 9.
It's not even half a regular sized pool.
Yeah, actually, I think it's like about a third. Yeah.
I mean, I think maybe in a 4-4 you'd play in maybe like a 18 meter or something, but still, that's even half of it. This is half. Oh, nice movement there.
Nice movement there, but I think there's a lot of white sticks there. I see way too many white sticks, and Molly
gets it in.
Molly puts in the bag.
Doing some nice forward movement. I mean, she's playing a good forward, right? She's there.
She did about 1,000 goals in this so far.
Tricky movement. Elliot's got it this time, and then
Yeah.
he curls again. And
Curls
this
again.
works better, but sort of same problem
Without
fundamentally.
keeping the contact on the puck, yeah. And
But
then,
also the same. There's no. You're the last player, right? He passes back to the last player.
Yeah.
No one else has time to defend, and I can't go back there because I just went up. So it's
Right.
a similar problem to the last
I think
time.
it's just a matter of practicing, like more like developing more of the action on the wall and just going for it, like running on the goal, like on the wall, the way that
It's a lot of
Francisco taught us.
drills that were ran into us by the player from Argentinian national team, and it's time to probably revisit some of those because it's also.
Ooh.
Well,
Okay,
also
let's go back to
all
this
right.
one.
Talking about this one also, right?
Yeah.
The fundamental problem here is right. We're all in this here. Elliot is going to receive it.
Yeah.
And instead of going into the corner to just stabilize the position because there's no one else there, he takes it towards the goal, and then all he has to do is give a little flick and it's in.
Yeah.
Where you have to take it to the corner and hold it there
Yeah.
to let the people regroup.
Yeah.
Because we can do a good defense even against Gautier if we get in the corner for long enough and get you or me in between there.
Exactly, and I get it. Like running out of air is not fun, but like going in the direction of the goal as you run out of air, like you don't know if somebody on the other team, like in this case, is rushing.
You
through
never
the
go
goal.
across the goal. You never go across
Never
the goal.
cross the line of the goal, and just put it in the corner and keep it there. But all this stuff just comes with practice, really.
Yeah, this is a nice little fight there. I flicked to Christine, which is not ideal.
No, because she's in the other team.
Yeah, but look at this curl. Look at that. That was a ridiculously long curl. And then Gautier has it. But he's far back, right? We've put a
Yeah.
lot of pressure on him.
Which is good. I mean, it's,
Yeah.
it's
And
what you
even though
want.
he's done a good flick, right? Now... Oh, you're being surrounded by two
I
white
think I'm
sticks.
surrounded by two wide.
Yeah,
I
but
think
but I have
you
time
do
to
a
defend.
really good job here.
Flick it there. And then...
Ooh.
Oh, a little flick away from him again. And giving you time to defend.
And
But you're-
do I screw it? I
Well,
think
you're upside down.
Yeah, I'm upside
You're
down.
upside
the
down.
usual yoga position. Yeah,
Yeah, which just does not help.
it does not help.
Gautier gave you some tips about that in this session, though, no?
Yeah, he did. Well, I mean, for the yoga position, not specifically, but I think, well, the yoga position simply I should just flip 180 once I'm in that position. Action on the wall. I think this is out of bound. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall this game felt brutal, man. I don't know if it felt on your side.
It looked. It looks better now than it felt. Honestly,
Yeah,
it felt like a
exactly.
devastation.
Exactly.
And then,
Good
I
flick on
try.
your side, you defend.
I do a
you
little
try,
curl.
like about 57 times.
But then I push him. To be fair,
You do.
You push him back, and then he gets. I mean, he gets a
He gets
wonderful
good
flick. in.
flick. Molly is on it, but Lucas is on it.
Lucas gets a nice
defends to
little flick.
defend.
And what happens here? We're both there, but neither of us. Okay, I managed to stop him a little bit, but
All
he
right,
just goes around.
yeah,
you.
okay. So this is the point you are trying to make, which if you go back. So the point is, as a last defender, especially with a player with such speed as Gautier, right? I'm thinking goalkeeper. Like in my brain, I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm the goalkeeper. I'm not a goalkeeper and defense. Gautier actually came to me after the training and told me, do not try to be a goalkeeper. In speed, I'll get around you. Try to have your fins pointing at me and with your body trying to basically invite me to one of the sides around the goal. And I think here what happens is that I try to reassess myself if you go play.
Yeah.
I try to reposition myself as a kind of my goalkeeper position.
Yeah.
And then he just goes around me and he scores.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, because you were also pointing towards the wall, and your feet were pointing towards away from him.
Yeah.
Sort of inviting him to go into nowhere when he could just go completely around you.
Right, exactly.
Woo!
But yeah, that's learning. All of this is learning. That's why you play. That's why we play.
Let's see. Oh, a little fight there with Christine and Molly. A little flick.
I am very pleased that a lot of what we do is now happening on the wall, instead of just happening on the center as it used to from at the beginning.
Yeah.
Very good goal, by the way.
And that. Man, it was also interesting seeing him at the tournament that is a week after this.
The tournament was a week after this, and we have collected extensive footage of that. And then one day we will probably do a nice podcast about it.
Yeah, and for now, I guess we just rip up the goals and leave it till next time.
Call it a day.